Islamic Center of Nashville. Before I recognize Mr. Fahrudin, would ask that we also stand for a moment of silence. We just had a proclamation read in honor of his father, Dr. A.K.M. Fahrudin, who passed away recently, a very well-respected member of the Nashville community. If you would rise and join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Rashad?
Vice Mayor Jim Shulman, our distinguished council members and guests. On behalf of the Fakhruddin family, including my brother Saeed and sister Sabina, and the extended family, and especially my dear mom, Dr. Ziaoun, as any human being could never feel as much honor as to see their parents being honored, as is the case today of our beloved dad, our hero, our role model, and our best friend. My prayers today will tie into the humanity my dad exemplified as a parent, a community member, a community leader, and a professional, praying for those same traits to be carried out by our esteemed local city leaders. I'm honored to be invited by friend, Councilman Bob Mendez, to share with you this prayer. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Dear God, we thank you for the countless blessings you have bestowed upon us. Dear God, as I witness the kindness, care, and love towards humanity displayed by my father, I pray that our city leaders display these same traits of kindness, care, and love towards all Nashvillians. Dear God, oh merciful God, as my dad always worked both professionally as a psychiatrist and as a man filled with humanity towards working towards the social and emotional well-being of others, abiding by the golden rule of doing unto others as you would like done unto you, whether for those going through poverty, hunger, homelessness, injustice, or any other social struggles. I ask that our city leaders work towards improving the social and emotional well-being of all so that Nashville becomes the best place to live for all, for everyone, the real It City. And while making final decisions on this critical matter of the city budget today, this impact touches everyone in Nashville positively. Oh dear God, just as I saw my father stand up for what is right and be unapologetic about his Muslim, Bangladeshi, and American identities, challenging discrimination head-on and fostering relationships across racial, ethnic, socioeconomic, and religious barriers, I ask that our city leaders always stand up for what is right, feel proud of their diverse backgrounds, and build and foster diverse relationships throughout the city. Dear God, just as my father and family were welcomed to Nashville in December of 1970 by an HBCU in Meharry Medical College to be a professor, we ask our city leaders to help continue to ensure that everyone who moves to Nashville feels so welcome so that they want to give back and never want to leave and call Nashville home, as was the case of my dad 51 years ago. And as we approach Father's Day, I pray that God blesses all the fathers in this room to carry out their responsibilities as caring and loving fathers, and pray that God blesses every one of your fathers, whether they are still with you in person or in memory, with peace and comfort. Amen.